All right, morning everybody. Easy like Sunday morning flow. Thank you so much for tuning in, everybody. Whether you're here in San Diego, whether you're somewhere else in the country, or else in the world, thank you so much for tuning into the stream. I'm here with my good friend Candace. Candace, how long have you been coming to class here today?
7 years.
7 years. All right, and her never considered being a yoga model as a part-time gig, but sometimes fate just finds you, everybody. Today's her day. Thank you very much for doing this, everybody. And again, thank you for showing up and tuning in. Please hit that like button for me. And what do you say we get started laying down here on our backs? You can have your head towards the top of your mat. So lay it on back, everybody. All right. Half the work is done. And as you know, that is just showing up to your mat. You've heard me say probably many times before that you really don't have to master all of yoga. Yoga is a big thing. And what we do here today, the physical postures, we'll do a little bit more than that, but this is just one small sliver of yoga as a whole. So we don't need to master yoga as a whole, but I do suggest you master the art of showing up to yoga, showing up to your mat more days than you don't. And if you can do that, you're going to reap the benefits of physical health, mental health, sense of clarity and balance. This stuff is really good. So as we lay back, close your eyes, take a second. Get a sense of the space all around you. So if you're here in San Diego, you might be noticing the sound of the ocean. Any sounds around you. And then start to feel the cool air against your skin. And from there, see if you can go inward a little bit more. See if you can feel your heart beating. Notice if your mind is jumping around and wandering, or if there's a certain level of anxiety in this moment. Just notice. Now it is easy like Sunday morning, but we are going to take that stress level up a little bit, but by the time we're done, it's going to drop way below our baseline. So this is huge. This is great what you're doing for yourself. Please thank yourself for being here. And then wherever you're at with your cycle of breath, let's exhale everything out. Take a big inhale through your nose, fill up. And exhale through your mouth, clear it out. Again, everybody, inhale through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. One more, y'all. Inhale. And exhale, empty her out. Breathe in through your nose, nice and deep, everybody. The biggest breath you've taken all day so far. Keep your lips sealed, and now breathe out through your nose. And kind of milk that, exaggerate that as well, lengthen that. Inhale again through your nose. Think about breathing your body a little bit longer on your mat. And at the top of your breath, get big, get wide. Lips stay sealed. Exhale. Draw your navel up and in. Gently guide and push your breath out. Let's smooth it out, y'all. This deep, full breath in, we're soaking it up. All the health, the well-being, the vitality that rides along with it. And exhale, we're clearing out stress, tension, any thought, idea taking us away from what we're doing here. Clear that out. Now, start to smooth out your breathing. Again, find a rhythmic pace, inhales that are balanced with exhales, but it is deep breathing. In through your nose and out through your nose, if that is possible. And what this is going to do is focus your mind, calm your nervous system, and all that this practice does, let's say physically with the stretching and everything, lengthening, creating space in our body, our breath helps us with that as well. So it's the foundation of this meditation. Okay? Thank yourself for being here, everybody. Keep your breath flowing free, and from here, we're just going to slide our feet in and plant the soles of your feet so your knees are right above your ankles pretty much. Feet about hips width apart. And we're going to go to set 2 Bandhasana bridge pose straight away. Inhale, press into your feet and lift your hips up high to the sky. There we go. Today, let's take your arms and reach them back so that your biceps are by your ears. And as you lift your hips high, you want to pull your knees in towards each other a little bit. They don't have to touch, but just tracking inward a little bit. Now engage your glutes, really squeeze there. Take an inhale. Nice job. Exhale, release your hips back to the ground. Take your hands right back down to your sides. We're going to do that again. Inhale, lift your hips, reach it back, squeeze in your glutes, breathe in. And exhale, take her, release her, back down. One more of those, everybody. Inhale, this is bridge pose. Set 2 Bandhasana, lift up and reach back. Exhale, release, hips to the ground, hands to your sides. Pull your knees into your chest here. Drop your right arm open like a wing. Look to your right, take an inhale. And with your left hand, guide your knees towards your left side body. This is just an easy little Sunday morning twist, y'all. So if we're breathing correctly, initiating the breath from our diaphragm, this is creating a little internal compression, massage, stimulation of liver, digestive organs. But as you can feel with this twisting and a lot of the postures, this is creating some more internal compression, which is helping to massage and stimulate other organs as well. This is huge what we're doing. Take one more inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back through center. Pull both knees in. And then switch it up. Drop your left arm open, look to your left, guide your knees to your right. So again, that breathing, initiating the breath from a diaphragm does that. But breathing deep like this actually pulls the lungs taut, and that ends up creating a little stimulation, healthy massage for our heart as well. 2 more deep breaths here, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. Last one. Take an inhale here. Exhale it out. Take her back through center. And then release your legs, extend them out in front of you, rest them on the ground. We're going to roll over onto our belly to face the top of our mat. Take your hands underneath your shoulders and then slide them back around your rib cage. Elbows in a little bit. I want you to press the tops of your feet down into your mat actively. See if you can lift your knees though by engaging quadriceps. So just squeeze your quadriceps. And then inhale is cobra pose. Chest lifts up, little to no weight in your hands. So if you just straightened your arms out completely, come back down and maybe pick your hands off the ground. We got 2 more. Exhale, take her back down. Do that again. Inhale, lift up, cobra pose, number 2. Now think about having no wrinkles in the back of your neck, and are your feet still pressing down into your mat? Exhale, take her back down. Give me one more, y'all. Inhale, lift up, Kobrasana, Bhujangasana, breathe it in. Great job, Candace. Exhale, release, and take her back down. Inhale, press up to your hands and to your knees, your tabletop pose. And then exhale, round your spine, tuck your chin to your chest, push your breath out. That should feel really, really good, y'all. Let's take it back and forth, cat and cows. Inhale, look up for cow pose. Dip your stomach down. It's a sweet little back bend. And then exhale, round your spine, chin to chest, push your breath out. Fantastic. Give me 3 more here, everybody. And if you wanted to add a little bit of movement, side body, anything, feel free to do that, okay? After those couple on your own, We'll come back to a neutral spine. Take an inhale, curl your toes, and then exhale. We'll meet you right back. Lift your hips high to the sky. Meet you back in downward facing doggy. Nice. Woo! So we're still feeling it out, right? Integration series, integration process. It's a slow warm up to not only warm the body up, but to also start to notice all these places of tightness, of tension, and resistance, and kind of doing what feels good within our body in this first downward facing dog. So if stillness feels good for you, go for it. Again, a pedaling of your feet, a walking of your dog, you can certainly do that. Okay, now we're settling in. Let's settle into this downward facing dog. And try to spread your fingertips just a little bit wider. Right? Feel the webbing pull tight. And then grip into the mat with your fingertips, the knuckles. See if you can press the middle of your palm flat to your mat. Now, little bend in both of your knees. As you do press down into your mat, we should find our hips lifting higher. Long, straight spine. Chin to your chest, slightly. And then circle your shoulders in. I should say, externally rotate your shoulders and circle your triceps in towards your cheekbones. So you want to widen your upper shoulder blades and back. Very good, everybody. This is what we refer to as an inversion in yoga, just meaning your heart is above your head. And obviously very different from how we walk around and navigate our lives all day long. Take another great big inhale here. Exhale it out. Take an inhale. Bend your knees a little bit. Look forward. End of your exhale. Let's just step our feet behind our wrists at the top of your mat. So feet are about hips width apart. Now, inhale, find a halfway lift. You can bend your knees, but flatten out your back here. Awesome. Exhale, fold, dive in deep. Let's do that once again. Inhale, halfway lift. Hips pull back. Chest and spine reaching out. Exhale, fold, navel draws in. Once more, y'all. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, lengthen out. Exhale, fold, dive in deep. Option here to swim your hands behind you and interlace your fingers at your lower back for some shoulder opening, some chest expansion. Now, with that bend in your knees, we are going to take another halfway lift if you do have that bind. Now you pull your hands back. We broaden across our heart. And then keep the clasp. Exhale, fold down deep, dive in deep. Breathe. Breathe, everybody. Breathe deep. Breathe smooth. Your breath is a direct reflection of what's going on inward. So if you're in a state of anger, frustration, if you're breathing at all, many times it's very short, very choppy, in and out through our mouth. This is obviously the opposite of that. It requires our attention because it's not our natural breath. Breathing in through your nose and out through your nose in this manner sends a message to your brain that says, hey, it's good here. We all good. We can relax. Take one more. Take an inhale here. Good, y'all. Exhale, release your hands to the ground. Heel toe your feet together in the center of your mat. And then slowly, vertebra by vertebra, we'll roll up to standing. Nice. From here, hands to heart center. Hands to your heart center. Let's slightly tuck your chin to your chest and close your eyes. Hey, it takes someone special to show up to your mat. Because you know on some level, on many different levels, this is going to be very challenging. We all know people that will avoid that at all costs, right? You can, in today's society, go all day, week, or a month without doing anything uncomfortable, right? But here we want to get uncomfortable. We want to push ourselves a little bit because without this challenge, there is no change. And we want there to be change. We want to walk off our mat stronger, more vibrant, more balanced, a little bit better than before. That's why we're here, and I commend you for it. Thank yourself for being here. Breathe well. Eyes open. Release your hands, palms facing forward. Inhale. Sweep your hands up high to the sky. Maybe lean it back a little bit, huh? There you go. Exhale, fold all the way down. I would be bending my knees a little bit. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, Ardha Uttanasana. We lengthen our spine. Exhale, plant your palms and step to plank pose, your high push-up position. Now, hey, it's Sunday, any morning, I would probably drop to my knees the first couple of these. You're welcome to do the same, but we got to keep a strong core, okay? Take an inhale, shift forward. Your shoulders have to come in front of your wrist. Breathe in. And then exhale, lower halfway down. Shoulders and hips should move together. Elbows straight back. They touch your side body. Really good, Candace. Inhale, upward facing dog. Tops of the feet down. Shoulders back. Feed your heart through your biceps. And then from your navel, exhale, pull your hips to the sky. Downward, facing doggy. And we breathe. Back to that inverted position, which is kind of reversing the flow of the river there, being upside down with heart above your head. Also naturally raises the levels of serotonin to your brain. But we're going to raise the levels of serotonin, dopamine, norepinephrine, oxytocin, like everything. And we will bring up the cortisol for a while because, as I mentioned, this is a self-induced stress, but self-induced stresses are really good. At the end, when we're winding down, that cortisol is going to drop right off the table, below baseline. This matters, y'all. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or your light hop, feet between your hands. Nice. Inhale, give me that halfway lift, full breath. How deep can you breathe, huh? Exhale, fold, dive, and empty her out completely. Lead with chest. Inhale, rise. Take it up, reach it high. Let's add on. Grab your left wrist with your right hand. And then exhale, lean to your right. Press your hips to the left. Ooh, na, yo. Inhale, back up, reach up. We'll switch it up. Exhale, lean to your left. Press your hips to the right. And make it feel good. Inhale, come on back through center, lean back, stretch, and feel something good. And then exhale, fold, take it all the way down. Uttanasana, that's a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, breathe in. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank pose. Shift forward, you got to keep a strong core, y'all. Exhale, lower halfway down, elbows straight back. Amazing job. Inhale, upward facing dog. Now, tops of the feet down. Can you lift your knees and shoulders? Roll the shoulders back. And then exhale, hips to the sky, downward, face, and a dog attack, y'all. Woo! Breathing. I know the internal temperature thermometer is starting to go up. And that's a really good thing, everybody. Let's burn off, clear out all the toxins in our body, in our mind, and walk away from our mat, body feeling clean and mind totally, totally serene. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back and look forward. End of your exhale, walk or your light hop, feet between your hands. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, chest, spine, pull out long. Exhale, fold, dive, and empty her out. Inhale, rise, float it up, reach it high to the sky, grab at the left wrist. Exhale, lean to your right, press your hips to the left. Ooh, good, y'all. Inhale, back up, reach up, and switchy. Exhale, lean to your left, press your hips to the right, till your body, till the sensation tells you how far to go. Inhale, come on back through center. Lean back, stretch, feel something good. Fantastic. Exhale, fold, take it all the way down. Uttanasana. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana, breathe in. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank, shift forward, lower, Chaturanga Dandasana, breathe out. Inhale, Urdhva Mukha Svanasana, that's your upward facing dog. And then exhale, send your hips to the sky. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Downward facing. Dogger, y'all. Sweet dogger. Woo! We're off to a good start, I think. Candace sure is. Everybody, how about 2 more deep breaths here? 1 more of those flows on your own. You could add stuff, you could skip stuff. I'll bet you can find a way to enhance everything about it. Whether it's your quality of attention, whether it's the physical sensation, I'll bet you can find a way to enhance. 1 more on your own, and I'm going to meet you right back in downward facing dog. Breathe well, my friends. Another beautiful day here in San Diego. Hopefully it's great as well wherever you're tuning in from. But I'm glad you're tuning in, and I really hope you get value out of this. Always my intention to give value. Downward facing dog. It's at about this time that I usually break the news to my models that they always seem to be a little bit more sore after doing this than a regular class. So, no, I don't tell them that right off the bat. For good reason. All right, everybody. From here, take your feet a little bit wider. Angle your toes out and your heels in, and then walk your hands back towards your feet. And as you do, bend your knees and squat down, Malasana, your frog pose. Now, some people might have ankle or knee stuff going on. You could certainly skip this, or you could keep your hands on the ground like a little support there if you need. Otherwise, if you're cool, try to bring your feet flat. Try to bring your hands to heart center and straighten your spine. Slightly tuck your chin to your chest to lengthen your cervical spine. Inhale, still breathe in your body taller and then wider at the top. Breathing in 360 degrees and staying tall. Exhale, navel up and in. Now interlace your fingers and press your palms upwards. Take your biceps with your ears. And we're going to come to standing here in 5, 4. Oh man, she's springy today, y'all. 3, 2. Let's come all the way up, up, up. And we're coming right back down. 5. Keep your arms straight if you can. 4, chest lifted, spine straight as well. 3, soften your face. 2, breathe. Now slide your hands to heart center. And then let's flow it out 3 times. Inhale, stand up, sweep up, and drink up the ocean air if you're here in San Diego, that is. Exhale, squat right back down, hands through heart. And give me 2 more. Inhale, stand up, sweep up, drinking up the vitality. Exhale, squat right back down, hands through heart. How about 1 more, y'all, huh? Inhale, come on up, reach it high. Exhale, squat right back down, hands through heart. Take 1 inhale here. You're down in your Malasana, frog pose. Exhale, release to forward fold. Ooh, straighten your legs, dive your torso down. Heel toe your feet back into about hips width apart, parallel. We'll take Padagustasana, grabbing your big toes with your middle and index fingers. If you'd rather take Padahastasana, taking your hands and sliding them underneath your feet up to the creases of your wrist, you can do that. Now, inhale, look up and lengthen out, breathe in. You can bend your knees here. And then exhale, fold down deep. Pull with your arms. Let your elbows bow out to the sides. See if you can get that from this one. There we go. And just find the right amount of sensation. The right amount of stretch from your heels all the way to your head. Our posterior chain, as you know, is very, very important. You want it to be strong, but flexible and supple. We're going to work on both of those things today. Say 1 more inhale here. Very good. Exhale, release that. We're going to walk our hands all the way, well, right back to downward facing dog, right back to where you start. And then without further ado, y'all know what time it is. It's easy like Sunday morning flow train. So get those tickets ready, please. All aboard. Woo, woo! Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop, feet between your hands, heels and toes touch together. Inhale, halfway left. Chest, spine, pull it out really long. Exhale, fold, dive, and empty her out strong. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana. Sink your hips, lift your chest, reach your hands to the sky. Exhale, forward fold, Uttanasana. Go ahead, dive it on in, y'all. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, chest pulls out long. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, and lower with control. Fantastic. Inhale, give me upward facing dog, heart coming through. And then exhale, hips to the sky, sweet doggaroo. Inhale, lift your left leg, breather on up to the sky. Exhale, knee to nose, shift forward, shoulders over wrists. Inhale, reach your right leg, send her on up. Exhale, low lunge, sweep your left foot all the way through to your hand, stack your knee directly above your ankle. And then root down, inhale, rise up, reach up, crescent pose, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, take a back bend, goal post your arms, squeeze your shoulder blades, and lift out of your heart. Inhale, reach your hands back up high to the sky. Exhale, take your hands to the ground, step your left foot back, shift forward and lower on an exhale. We're just riding, surfing the wave of our breath. Upward facing is your inhale, feed your heart through. Exhale, hips to the sky, sweet doggaroo. Inhale, lift your right leg, y'all. Breathe her on up. There you go. Exhale, knee to nose. Take that whole breath. Push it out. Take your time with it. Inhale, reach it high. And exhale, sweep your right foot all the way through to your hands. Stack your knee directly above your ankle. Inhale, rise up, reach up, crescent pose. Hands to the heavens. Exhale, back bend, goal post your arms, heart lifting, broaden across your collarbones. Inhale, come on back up, reach your hands high. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back, and move through that flow. I'll meet you right back in downward facing dog. Great job, everybody. So you've heard the term before, maybe even used it, when referring to somebody driving really slow. Now, they call him a Sunday driver. Look at this Sunday driver. He's only going, whatever miles per hour. But, yoga is supposed to be the antidote to that go, go, go and that rush, rush, rush of life. So, especially today and in this practice, being a Sunday driver, slowing things down, starting with your breath, following with the movements, we'll end up slowing our mind down, bringing us back to a place of stillness. And that's a really good thing. All right, so see if you can be a Sunday driver in your practice, everybody. Just milking the movements. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, and look forward. That one's kind of new too, Tom, I know. End of your exhale, walk or lightly hop, feet between your hands, heels and toes touch together. Inhale, halfway lift, pull your chest and spine out long. Exhale, fold, dive, and empty her out strong. Inhale, chair pose, Utkatasana, sink your hips, lift your chest, reach your hands high. Exhale, forward fold, straighten your legs, dive it on in. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back and lengthen out. Exhale, plant your palms, step to plank, shift forward, and lower halfway down. Inhale, is that upward facing dog? Open your heart, let it shine, make it feel good. And exhale, hips to the sky, downward facing donkey. Inhale, lift your left leg, y'all. We flowing. Breathe your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose, tiger pose, empty out. Inhale, reach it high. Good. On the exhale, sweep it through. A low lunge, stack knee above ankle. Inhale, ride the breath. Come up, reach it high. Exhale, give me that back bend, goal pose, lift out of your heart. Inhale, come on back up, reach it high. Awesome, y'all. Exhale, take it on down, step it on back. Woo! You're doing amazing. Move through that flow. And then right side on your own. Okay, now, again, I'll bet you can find a way to enhance this. Right side on your own. You got knee to nose, you got crescent, that back bend, really simple flow. So I encourage you to enhance if you can, to push yourself, to have the courage to challenge yourself and to push yourself. You okay? Step your foot forward.
Yeah.
Right? It took a lot of courage for Candace. Back bend. Go push your arms. There we go. Inhale, back up, reach up, and exhale, move through your flow. It took a lot of courage for Candace, right? When I said yoga model, she said, she had a lot more courage than, let's say, my friend Josh, who's out there. We had him slated and scheduled in for the yoga model position, and he backed off. I'll meet you back in downward facing dog. Now, take about 2 more breaths here. You're going to do 1 more of those whole flows on your own. Okay? Starts at the top of your mat with chair pose. Or do I need to walk you through it, Candace? I'll just walk you all through it. Start in your downward facing dog. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, walk or lily hop, feet between your hands, heels and toes are touching, y'all. She's focused, she's in the moment. This is good. Inhale, halfway lifty, Ardha Uttanasana. Remember, we're pulling long. Exhale, fold, dive, and empty your out strong, y'all. Inhale, chair pose. Can you sink lower? Can you reach higher? Can you breathe in that ocean air bigger? Exhale, release to forward fold. Empty out. Inhale, halfway lift, Ardha Uttanasana. Breathe in. Exhale, plant your palms. Step to plank. Shift it forward and lower with control. Inhale, the upward facing. Heart coming through. Breathe in. And exhale, hips to the sky. Downward facing. Inhale, lift your left leg, y'all. Breathe your left leg high. Exhale, knee to nose. Push your breath out. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, sweep all the way through to your hands. Low lunge. Inhale, rise up, reach up and fill up here. Exhale, just take your arms out to the sides like airplane wings. Now, you can start to lean back a little bit, maybe bend your elbows a little bit. Squeeze your shoulder blades, lift out of your heart. Now, we're going to come into airplane pose in another 3. See if you can keep this shape in your upper torso, 2. And then inhale, start to lean forward here. Exhale, launch into airplane pose. Dakasana. Balancing or lack thereof. Either way. Steady your gaze. Firm up your left quadricep. Breathe deep. Take your right thigh, circle it inward. And then your shoulder blades are still squeezing, everybody. Really, really good. Let's go 2 more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Another inhale. You could reach your hands forward here. Breathe in. Exhale, standing splits. Take your hands to the ground. And then walk them in towards your left foot. See if you can lift your right leg a little bit higher. Oh, and it just has to go to a point of sensation. So for some of us, that leg will be way up there. For others like myself, not so much. 2 more breaths here, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, we got 1 more now, huh? Inhale. Good. Exhale, low lunge. Step your right foot back. Plant your palms. Inhale, lift your left leg high to the sky. 3-legged doggy. Bend your left knee. Stack of that hip. Circle it out, donkey kick it. If y'all want to flip your dog, you can do that as well. Breathe well, my friends. 5, 4. Nice work, Candace. Last 3. 2, all right. Inhale, lift your left leg back up high. Exhale, low lunge. Sweep your left foot all the way through to your hands. Stack knee above ankle. From here, walk your hands to the right. Straighten both legs and parallel your feet. Couple breaths. See if you can grab your big toes, maybe the outsides of your feet, maybe just your ankles or your calves. Now drop your head down. Breathe well. Pull a little bit. Ooh, and make it sweet. All right, your hamstrings, your lower back, all of this. Just get nothing short of a treatment right here. A treat. 2 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more breath, yeah, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Phenomenal. Hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, left back, lengthen out. And then from here, exhale, open your arms like airplane wings. With a strong back, a strong core. Inhale, rise, take it all the way up to standing. And then exhale, warrior 2 towards the top of your mat. Turn your left toes out. Left toes out. Bend deep into your front left knee. Warrior 2. Arms open wide. We're doing phenomenal, everybody. Now, I'm going to have her slide her left foot forward a little bit more. You want your front left knee stacked above your ankle. And if that knee comes in front of your ankle, then you got to slide your foot forward. Also, you want your front left knee pointing straight forward rather than leaning inward. Your back right toes can angle forward slightly. Steady your gaze out. Inhale, breathe tall. Breathe wide. Get big from the inside out. Breathe in 360 degrees. And then exhale, sink down a little bit deeper. There you go. Let's go 3 more deep breaths. Can you be active enough? You want to feel this every inch of your body, every cell. Yet calm enough you can hold it forever. Candace, phenomenal work. 1 more breath. Inhale. Exhale, all right. We're going to inhale, reach forward. Exhales, extended side angle pose. Uttita Parishvakonasana. Now, make sure your heart is facing the right side of the room, the park, wherever you're at, everybody, rather than the ground. So if you need to come up a little bit, roll your right shoulder back to narrow out your body. Go for it. Now see if you can take your right arm and reach it overhead so that your bicep is by your ear. This is Uttita Parishvakonasana, your extended side angle pose. And we're really trying to get a whole lot of space and length through our right side body. Nice work. We're here for 5. Option to take your left hand up parallel. 4, and again, that's just an option, y'all. Breathe well. 3. Very good. 2. Take an inhale, reach a little bit. And then exhale, release to low lunge. Spin your back right heel up. Really simple. Inhale, look up and lengthen out. Pull your chest and spine long. Exhale, twist your left hand high to the sky. Easy little twisty. Woo! Now, if you needed to drop your back knee to the ground, because it's Sunday morning and for whatever reason, all good. Otherwise, press the back of your right knee towards the sky, but sink your hips down low. Now I want you to drive back through your heel and reach out through your head here. And then navel in once again. We're twisting, heart open to the heavens. 3 more deep breaths here, yo. Inhale. Exhale. Last 2, everybody. Inhale. Exhale. How about 1 more, huh? Take an inhale here. Great job. Exhale, pyramid pose. Release to low lunge. Start to press your front left knee straight. Shorten your stance. Walk your back right foot in so you can spin your back right heel down. That foot comes flat, but your right toes are going to point towards the front right corner of your mat. So the inward rotation there. And then think left hip up and back, right hip down and forward. Inhale, pull your chest and spine out long here. Keep your front leg how it is, which is straight-ish, and then just fold into it, dive into it, and you choose your intensity. But breathe, breathe. So this whole time, again, we're thinking left hip up and back, right hip down and forward. Keep breathing. Keep staying the path, everybody. I know it's uncomfortable. I know it just seems to keep coming, right? You're like, when's the end? We'll get there. See if in this moment you can find just the right amount of sensation. Let's worry about what's coming when it comes. Let's be here and now. One more, inhale. Exhale it out. All right, on your inhale, step your right foot forward next to your left. Find a halfway lift, flat back, lengthen out. Exhale, fold, dive in deep, and squat down deep. Now, squat way down, lift your heels, tuck your forehead to your knees, and bring your chin to your chest, forehead towards your knees there. So a little compression there in your throat, which is going to help massage your thyroid, your parathyroid, helping regulate sleep and digestion, everybody. You know, probably no better day than a Sunday morning to hit that reset button. That's exactly what we're doing. 2 more breaths here. Thank yourself. Please, once again, tell yourself, good job. I'm staying the path. I showed up. I'm making it 2, and I'm making it through. Have that positive internal dialogue to program your supercomputer. Take one more. Inhale here. Exhale, release to forward fold. Straighten your legs. Dive your torso down. Inhale, halfway lift. Flat back, lengthen out. Exhale, plant your palms. Step back to plank pose, high push-up position. Squeeze your legs together. Ground into your left hand. And inhale, roll up into your right for side plank pose, Vashisthasana. As you can see, Candace is modifying by dropping her forearm to the ground. Didn't you break your wrist a while back? Something? Yeah?
Terrible injury.
You had a cast on for?
Years.
Yes.
For years.
Well, so she's doing what she's got to do. Right. Maybe if you're feeling strong, rather lift your right leg. 5. Reach your right hand overhead. 4. Nice, y'all. Last 3. 2. Take an inhale here. Exhale, release to plank, and we'll take her to the other side. Ground into your right hand or forearm and roll open to your left. All right, so modifying in any way, dropping a knee to the ground. Obviously, you know, she's honoring what she's feeling. She's honoring her body. It's not a lesser form of the asana. In fact, I would say it's a higher form because you're really personalizing it, making it conform to you. 5, maybe left leg up. 4, left hand overhead. 3, breathing, y'all. Woo-hoo. 2, take an inhale. Exhale, release. Either move through your flow or straight back to downward facing doggy-o. Okay, let's get this right side. Let's get her done. And then let's take her home, y'all. Hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg, breathe her on up. Exhale, knee to nose, and push your breath out. Inhale, reach it high. Exhale, see if you can step her through. Heel, ball, toe, knee above ankle. Inhale, rise up, reach up, crescent, Anjaneyasana. Exhale, take your arms out wide, airplane wings. Now start to lean back just like we did, but the elbows were bent earlier. Now our arms are a little bit straighter. Now, a little bit of a back bend, see if you can keep that shape in your upper body. Airplane pose, take an inhale, start to lean forward. Exhale, lean into balance. Heel, hips, and head in one line. We're just moving in that direction, not worrying about if we actually get there. Again, not worried about outcome. Part of the moment, part of the process. Candace is doing phenomenal here. Last 2 breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. One more now. Inhale. Standing splits is your exhale. Take both hands to the ground. You can walk them in towards your right foot. Lift your left leg a little bit higher. We're not here too long, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, last one. Take an inhale here. Phenomenal work. Exhale, low lunge. Step your left foot way back. Inhale, lift your right leg high to the sky. Three-legged dog. Bend to that knee, stack of that hip. Scorpion tail your legs, circle it out, donkey kicking or flipping of dog. All up to you. 5, 4. Nice work, y'all. That's 3. 2, all right. Inhale, right leg, send her on up. Exhale, sweep your right foot through to your hands, low lunge. From here, walk your hands to the left, straighten both legs, parallel your feet. But I'm going to have you turn around. There we go. We'll do this side a little bit different. Hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back, lengthen out. Exhale, open your arms like airplane wings. Inhale, rise, take it all the way up to standing. And let's see here. Turn your left toes out. Left toes out. Right toes, turn them in a little bit. Okay. On an inhale, we're going to reach, reach, reach on out. And then triangle pose. Left hand down, right hand high. There we go. Again, we want our body as narrow as possible. Notice what you feel, where you feel it. Where's yoga? Where's the sensation? Where's yoga doing its work right now? Inhale. Exhale. One more breath, y'all. Inhale. Exhale, all right. Inhale, take it all the way back up. Turn your left toes in, turn your right toes out, and then triangle pose towards the top of your mat. Inhale, reach it out, and then exhale, release. And if you're actually watching the video and you just popped up and she seems to be facing the other direction, I just don't want her back to the camera. So we kind of switched sides. We flipped around, everybody. Breathe well. Inhale. Exhale. Smooth it out. 2 more here. Inhale. Exhale. We got 1 more, huh? Take an inhale here. Nice work. Exhale. All right. Inhale. Take her back up. Exhale. Warrior 2. Sink in deep. Now we're just about there, everybody. Warrior 2 to your right. Right toes turn out. Bend deep into your front right knee. We got Warrior 2, extended side angle, and then that rotated, and a hamstring stretch, and we're taking her home. Okay? Let's see what you can get out of every single breath in these last couple postures before we take her home. Inhale, breathe tall, breathe wide, breathe in 360 degrees. And exhale, sink down a little bit. 2 more breaths, y'all. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale. All right. Inhale. Reach, reach, reach. Exhale's extended side angle pose. Uttita Parishvakonasana. Forearm to thighs good. You can take your hand inside, outside. Or if you have a block or water bottle, that kind of brings the ground closer to you and can really help with your alignment. And let's take our left hand and reach it overhead so that your biceps by your ears. Good. Now we're really straight and strong in our left leg. Drive the knife edge of your left foot into your mat. Like that's our anchor. And then we're taking our left hand and reaching it away from our anchor to create that space, to create sensation. 5. Option for right hand up parallel. 4. Real sweet one right here. Y'all getting her done today now. Breathe. 3. 2. Take an inhale here. Exhale. Release to low lunge. Spin your back left heel up. Take an inhale. Pull your chest and spine out long. And exhale. Twist your right hand high to the sky. By 11 a.m. on your Sunday morning, you'll have accomplished the hardest thing you're going to do all day. That says something about you. You can look forward to your day just simply being a cakewalk. You've done yourself some justice here. A huge service today. I commend you for it and thank yourself for that. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. We got one more. Take an inhale here. And then exhale. Release to low lunge. Start to press your front right knee straight. Pyramid pose. Shorten your stance. Spin your back heel down. And again, we want to try to square our shoulders up with the front of our mat. So if you need to step your left foot to the left a little bit more, there we go. And then turn your left toes way in. Right hip up and back, left hip down and forward. Inhale, look up, pull your chest out long. Keep your front leg how it is. And then exhale, fold into it, breathe into it. Ooh, y'all. If you're new here, you have now made it to the end of your warm-up. I am only fooling. We're going to take her home. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. All right. From here, you can inhale, look up, bend your front right knee, lengthen your stance, drop your back knee to the ground, and move to half pigeon pose. Heel toe your right foot over to or past your left wrist. Can I get flip around here? So change direction. Right leg. Yeah. If this isn't happening, you can take the supine version, but you want to pull your heel in towards your body. Take an inhale and exhale. Walk your hands out. Drop her down. Breathing well, y'all. A lot of times we'll get our oil changed, we'll do updates on our computers and stuff like that. But a lot of times, we just don't give enough attention to our bodies, to our minds. Which is why it's so important that you show up to your mat. This is huge what you're doing. Keep breathing. From here, walk your hands back out of this one, plant your palms. I'll meet you right back in downward facing dog. Take an inhale here, and exhale. We'll just step our left foot between our hands and move to half pigeon pose on your left leg. Heel toe it across. Pull your heel in towards your body. Inhale, hands walk back, open your heart. And then exhale, walk your hands out, open your hips. Breathe in, y'all. So again, I want to thank you for tuning in, for hitting that like button for me. And even if you're not on your own device here, we're going to go back and do that later, right? Because that'd be doing me a huge favor. So I thank you for tuning in. I thank you for your support as well. Obviously, what we're dealing with here in San Diego, most of y'all are familiar with it. Not ideal. However, if you're committed, there's always a way, and I'm gonna keep my head down, and we're gonna keep moving forward. So thank you for your ongoing support. Wherever you're at, thank you for your donations, your generosity. I teach in yoga studios as well, where it costs over $30 per class drop in. And I started teaching community classes about 17 years ago with the intention of sharing the practice, making it accessible to everybody, because I believe everybody can benefit from it. And that's why we made it donation based. So rather than 30 some dollars per class, we make it donation based. But I do appreciate you honoring that donation based system. Like I said earlier, I'll give you as much value as I possibly can. Again, thank you for honoring that donation based system. I thank you for your generosity. Last down dog of our day here, everybody. Walk your hands out, plant your palms, step it on back, downward facing dog. Get some blood flow back into your left leg. Whew. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, bend your knees, press your hips back, look forward. End of your exhale, come all the way through to seated. So legs out in front, however you need to get there. Toes pointing straight up. Okay, I would bend my knees to start here. We're doing a seated forward fold, or Paschimottanasana. Root into your sit bones. Inhale, reach your hands to the sky. And then exhale, fold all the way down. Paschimottanasana, your seated forward fold. Let your head drop, let your back round, and let your breath flow freely, everybody. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Let's inhale, come back up. Palms face up. Easily roll on your back, vertebra by vertebra. Once you get there, you got happy baby pose. Happy baby, everybody. So the Venmo, I think I forgot to mention it earlier, is at Namasteve Yoga. Just like the YouTube channel you're on, Namasteve Yoga, at Namasteve Yoga. And again, thank you for that. That is really what allows me to keep going, to keep sharing this practice. And I think it'd be a shame if we were to have to shut down. You know, obviously that's why we're doing this hybrid practice here in San Diego. And I want to keep going. I want to keep giving value. So again, thank you for honoring that system. It's at Namasteve Yoga, the Venmo. Spinal twist of your choosing to finish out. You can do that same twist we did in the beginning. You can do something a little bit more involved. Go for it. Twist and hit both sides evenly. And when you're good, take her back through center. Unwind, pull both knees in. Hey, we did it, everybody. And then release and allow your legs to fall out in front of you. Toes fall open, palms face up along your side body. Lay back, close your eyes. Let's take a big inhale here through your nose. And exhale through your mouth. Again, inhale. And clear it, exhale. more. Inhale. Hold full. Release. Woo! Phenomenal work, y'all. You made it to and you made it through. Thank yourself for that. Always thank yourself for the good things that you do for yourself. Thanks for allowing me to guide you through. Again, that Venmo is at Namasteve Yoga. Thank you for honoring that system. I will do my best to continue to keep giving you value and keep moving forward. I want to thank my model Candace here. Take your Shavasana. Give yourself some time here. Namaste, everybody.